Hello, how are you, Patty? I think I found the answer. And first, I am going to try to explain the confusing about this because it's hard. And it's just another way to measure the time. It's like if you start to count your day when the sun is coming, or when it's the sunrise. When it's the sunrise, then the day is starting for them, for the Ethiopians. And this is the confusion about this. They consider very much the sun, and so for them, they start when the sun is coming. So for them, it's like here in Mexico, when it's the sunrise, it's almost 6 a.m. for instance, and it's like if here in Mexico we are counting, or if we starting our day at that time, but not for us it's 6 a.m. or 6 in the morning. And this is the question, and they count in the traditional time because there are three different ways to count or to measure the time: the Ethiopian traditional time, the East time in Africa, and the the time in London. And this is the confusion about this, but it's just that. And they counted the time or the hours like that. So they start counting one after sunrise and two after sunrise, and for us would be 8 a.m. and they are counting like that. And when it's the sunset, the counting starts again. So they have to count again. Here in Mexico, the sunset is the sunset is like 18 hours or 6 p.m. and but for them the count begins again. 0 hours, 1 hour, but they have to say after sunset. And this is the, the thing that is going to differentiate if you are in the morning or in the afternoon. And they are counting again. If it's one hour, 1 hour o'clock after sunset, and then it's like if you were like here in Mexico, if we were at 7 p.m. or 19 of we are counting 24 hours, the 19 hours. So this is the confusion about this, but it's just a manner of count the time, and it's kind of confusing because it's another way to think, and it is kind of really hard to understand. But the answers are, if they are asking in the time of East Africa and they are counting the time in 24 hours, then if they are asking 10 hours in the traditional time in Ethiopia, it's 4 after sunrise. Then if they are asking you the 13 hours in East Africa, for them, for the traditional Ethiopians, they would say that you are at 7 o'clock after sunrise. They they asking also they are asking also, pardon myself, it's pardon, my mistake, 16 hours. 16 hours, it's 10 o'clock after sunrise. And those are the questions. Those are the answers. Then we have also, if they are asking you also the time in London, and if, in the clock of the East Africa, then if it's 10 in London, will be 7 a.m. If they are asking you that 13 hours in East Africa, will be 10 a.m. Or, well, it's okay. And if they are asking you the 16 hours in London, would be the 13 hours or 1 o'clock p.m. And that those are the answers. I'm going to put this in Spanish also, but well, just give me a little time.